Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, lovely, lovely friends. Thank you very much for joining me. You are live with me here on air with the Earth #1 Psychic Radio. So thanks very much for joining me. I'm your host, Zsuzsanna Hörcsög. I'm a medium and I'm coming to you live from the UK. And this is my show, Zsuzsanna Medium. And you know very well, one of the keywords on this show has been frequencies or journey or all the various wonderful, wonderful spiritual things. And then you know very well how much I enjoy inviting friends and having discussions and really meaningful, uplifting and empowering conversations with wonderful people on my show here. So today, the first show in 2022, I have decided to invite Gary and Leonie Edwards back, both of them wonderful, wonderful spiritual mediums. So let's just welcome them back to the show. So here we go, friends. So I know some of our friends met you before here on air because that is the second time you are here. So would you say something like very briefly in a nutshell? What do we need to know about you guys?
You can go first. I'll let Leonie go first.
Well, we're both psychic mediums. We work both separately and apart. We've been doing this for a very long time. We're now teachers as well. We teach tarot, we teach spiritual development, we teach whatever the people come to us for, basically.
Really a lot with the guidance. It's quite amazing, really, the different characters we deal with, people who haven't, they know they've got a gift, but they don't know what to do with it. And we pull that out of them. It's just amazing to do that. And whether we use cards like the tools or we bring them in with the awareness, opening them quite up with that. But we're having some fantastic results with the readers, what are coming through at the moment, who have gone onto our pathway. But again, it's working with etiquette, with your heart, with love, bringing it out, but especially, with the cards, when we do the teaching with the cards, it's, we can have the death card. That, yes, it can mean death, but we have to be careful how we come across with the death card. It's that it could be a new beginning, new cycle, new way forward, but it's bringing the communication out with the students the best way, so they understand, so their clients understand what they're trying to say, basically. But it's
working from the heart, but it's really intuitive stuff, and we're not just teaching the cards and things like that. As we say, we're bringing out the best in their spiritual development along with it. So it's keeping things as simple as possible. It's enhancing their own abilities, basically. That's what we do.
And
but we love it. That's the main thing.
That's the thing. But again, it's like how many people have got a gift, and they develop it, and then how many people walk away from it. Oh, I can't do this no more because of it's a challenge. It is a tough pathway to come on, but it is so rewarding. Especially when you get feedback of how people are doing and growing, and it's not about me or Leonie. It really isn't. It's about who cross our pathways, and we bring the best out in people with this, especially with the tarot course. It's just, there's that many people out there which they do it, and, there's one at the moment in the UK where they're advertising on telly, a booklet, a magazine, and you pay weekly or every 2 weeks now for it. But, yes, you're going to learn the cards or what their meanings are and all that, but it's the experience, it's talking to people, it's getting them messages out from within your heart, within your soul to people, to your clients, basically. So you can read as many books as you want, but it's dealing one-to-one head-on with people, and that's what we try to do, isn't it?
I always say, anyhow, when we're teaching the courses, right, chuck away that book, don't even open it, don't even look at it, because we're not even going to go down that route. We are doing this. We're working intuitively here, and that's the way we work.
It's a standard joke with us and with our students and with people. And one of our friends now, actually, who's come onto the course, lady in Canada, she basically, I bought a tarot book, I bought this and that, and I says, what have you wasted your money for? Put it in the bin. And we had a laugh about it. And she was like a little bit offended because I said that. I said, but you work with your heart. What comes out of here? With your cards. Read the cards. Yes, the cards have got meanings, but with that, we see other things in the cards as well, which could be a colour of the cards. You know, how we pull it up. You know, the cards that I'm using at the moment, the gilded ones. You know, there's so many colours in that one. So, you know, you might be just drawn to a colour. Yes, it might mean I'm pondering, I'm thinking what decision to make. My emotions are all over the place, but it could resonate something else for your client. And again, this is what with Leonie, she's never done a tarot course in her life. She just picked the cards up, read the pictures. And that's, you know, a couple of our students are working that way now. And it's just phenomenal what the messages, what come out of them.
So it's like, you know, the feedback we've had, the reviews that we've had, and you know, our clients and I'll call them as clients, our students, let's just say, are going off, setting up businesses themselves. They are growing every single day, and we're still nurturing those as well. You know, once you're our student, you know, you can't get rid of us.
Yeah,
you really can't get rid of us at all. So we help as much as we can. And
Zsuzsanna, she has actually, you've come on a couple of the Zoom classes, haven't you?
Yes. Yes, and it's quite fascinating because it feels like, you know, we are directly in the conversation. But what I feel and what I have experienced firsthand when I was watching how you were working with your students and how they were conducting their readings, because they are conducting a reading. They are not just doing a reading, but then they are from session one, they are in a professional environment, is that people can come with all different experiences, and whether they had read the little booklets or not, but immediately I feel that they are so much nurtured, and they are not just learning one thing, like doing the thing, but you immediately go behind, and then you are really immediately starting working with the individual. And then what is the object, a card or something in the hand, becomes secondary in that sense. And once you get that bridge, once you get that energy going with the individual, then that individual is getting empowered and encouraged to start his or her own journey. And in that sense, that once we are empowered, then when we have a card, we are in a creative environment, you know. And then, you know, when you mentioned, I really wanted to, because I looked up, I wanted to share, and I want to share what people say about, you know, the way how you work, not just how you do your readings, because people would say, absolutely amazing, always spot on with the readings. So I joined one of the courses, which was great. Now I can read my own cards. Or somebody was saying that they have given me so much hope on my spiritual journey. I just had to believe more in myself. So audience, I hope you really listen. You know, so it's not just they are teaching or they are doing the thing, but really empowering you as individuals. And you see in the show, when I have guests here, I feel that, you know, we are feeling that frequency, that we are uplifting, you know, we are lifting up each other and we are empowering each other. And then how people say, you know, beautiful reading, powerful reading. You know, when I talk about your type of reading, when you do your reading, I was amazed how much they picked up, or after the 6-week mediumship course. I would absolutely recommend them to anybody wanting to advance their mediumship skills. I had an amazing time. Thank you very much. And I feel very blessed. So that energy and that atmosphere is so much there. And what I always felt that, you know, you are not letting anything, even a tiny thing, slip off, because you are watching and listening. And then within that breathing space, that is when the magic happens. And there has been so much magical moments. And yes, you've got quite a few people who are on the professional platform already. So you must be very proud and very blessed with that.
We are of everybody. We are of everybody that's joined us, you know, and they're all on their own journeys, like I say. But whilst we're teaching, we connect because we've got that experience, those skills. We connect at the same time, so we know if something's not right, and we will tweak and we will correct and we will guide them in the right way. So we won't ever let them go out into public and say, right, there we go, job done, the course is done, that's it. Yeah, we will guide them continuously until they've got it. Basically,
I have a tendency to put people on the spot, and I do invite even my own clients I've worked with as guinea pigs onto the tarot for the students to work with, and they don't know who's coming on, and it's amazing they actually give the messages what I've actually give the clients as well. So it is amazing, it really is, and it's like, I've said that, but then that's bringing in the confidence of our students, like, oh my God, I've got that, I've got this, and it's important. We get students on, I can't, they pull a card for somebody, oh, I can't do that, I'm stuck, and I'm going, hang on a minute, you're not stuck, the lady you're reading for is stuck. So we work that way with it, and that's the awareness as well, so it's amazing. It really, really is. So it's, but again, it's you've actually seen us do that, haven't you, Zsuzsanna? Where we do put our students on the spot.
Yes, I feel like it is really necessary to do that, because we can prepare for the thing when we are doing a reading, but when we really in the moment, then there is no time to think. And I feel that when you cut out that thinking time, then that is where it's like I don't even have the time to think, and I'm just being in the space. So because I know we will have one caller here. So I don't want to forget how people can find you, please.
Yeah, I am spiritconnections.uk, so www.spiritconnections.uk, or I am actually on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page, which is Gary Edwards Spirit Connections, and Gary is with 2 R's, and Leonie is?
LeonieEdwards.com, easy. And I'm under Leonie Edwards Medium on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube as well, under the same.
And then I know that you are doing a lot of live things as well. So a lot of things are happening on your pages. And then you also do live events, so people can see your board behind you. So those of us who are watching can see the board behind you. Gary and Leonie Edwards, Psychic Clairvoyant Mediums, available for private readings. And it's not just, thank you, it's not just in person, but you have in your groups, in your courses, people from all over the place, really, from all different countries. So I feel that, yes, we've got one caller here. Today we are taking one caller, and it's going to be an easy second part of the show for me, because our guests are going to work, so that tune in and watch. And while we are talking, while you are working, you can immediately check out their pages. They are available for readings, and you've got also a course coming up. So at the end, we will talk about your course as well. So we got Jody in Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, ready. So Jody, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Oh, lovely.
Do you do
lovely to have you. Lovely to have you here. So you are very fortunate. You've got 3 people here with you. So I'm going to hand you over to Leonie and Gary Edwards from the UK. So here we go. Take away, guys.
Thank you. Hello, Jackie.
Hi. I would like to ask you if you do animal readings, animals that have passed away. Do you do that? Do you do that kind of reading?
I have done in the past. It's not a usual thing that we've done, but I have done it in the past. Have you?
In the past, I have done, yes. So yes, it is. Sorry.
I had a cat that had just passed away about a couple of weeks ago. Tomorrow 2 weeks ago is when he passed away. Oh, and I really enjoyed him. He was a tuxedo kitten, and he was almost 2 years old. He would have been 2 years old this year, and I lost him due to congestive heart failure or a heart murmur. I miss him so much, and I'm very heartbroken over his death, and just wanted to know what if he had any messages for me, or would he give me any kind of message or a sign?
Yeah, with that, I do feel yes, you will get a message. It'll be a case of sitting on your own in the energy, putting out to the universe, asking for for the little fella to come close to you, and you might feel a cold breeze on your leg, on your hand, or a touch. But with this at the minute, obviously, with making that transition not so long ago, they whoever it is, we have to have that healing, so there is a healing period there. But again, I do feel if you put out to the universe, you will get a sign. I want to say, because this is more of a medium message rather than the tarot cards here. But I do feel he is in good hands I have got a lady that comes in around you here. I do need to give you August birthdays, anniversaries with this lady, okay? And also number 12, so the 12th of the month is important here, I need to say. But again, I do feel the little fella is in good hands. And if you do ask, you will get a sign. You really, really will.
Okay, well, he was such an adorable cat. He was always in mischief a lot of times. He was my little mischievous monkey, pretty much, and he loved to get in trouble. And that's how to describe what he was like. He was a wonderful little cat. I have two other cats that really miss him as well, and so we miss him very much. His name was Cromwell. Cromwell was his name, Cromwell, and I miss him so much. So I just wish he could give me a sign or something.
Yeah, you see as well, Joe, we pulled you some cards here, so I totally, with this loss at the moment, I've got the 5 of Wands here, and this is quite a few, a few battles in your head at the moment with obviously what do we do, where do we go at the moment, and I've also got the 5 of Pentacles, which is in balance at the moment. So there is this healing that's coming in for you here. It's, with any loss, whether it be a person or an animal, they are family no matter what. And, yes, we do want signs that they're in good hands. And I do feel, with this cat, I do feel I've got to give you, again, my mediumship's coming in here. I want to say 2:30, 2:35, waking up around that time, you might have a sensation of movement on the bed, yes, or something like that. So can you just be aware of that, and that will be a little bit of confirmation here. Or you did make.
Fine.
Sorry.
Yes. I also would like to say I have brought in another cat, which was back in November, and she's another little tuxedo cat or kitten, and she just had kittens back in November, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep her or not. I'm undecided. I do plan to rehome her in February, so I don't know if she reminds me somewhat of my cat Cromwell. She's very mischievous, and I don't know if I'm going to keep her or not.
Yeah. I was just going to say, keep her, honestly. It's going to be the best move for you because there's memories attached to her. And, but go with your gut feeling with that anyhow. But the instant was, yes, keep her because you've got that good memory link attached to her as well. And she's going to be really good healing for you. Really good healing for you. I feel she'll become closer to you, if I'm honest, than pretty much the other cats that you've got around you. You know, so
they're very close to me. My cats are very close, and this one with this new cat, she'll you think she'll grow closer to me?
Yeah, she will, absolutely.
You really will, yes, definitely.
Yeah. I just felt it's going to get strong. It's going to be a strong bond between you both.
Yeah, I do feel that. But you see as well, with obviously anybody, they leave a presence down here on the earth plane around us, don't they? You know what I mean? Because it's the energy.
Then why does she keep swatting at my cats for? I'm concerned about that. Why she keeps swatting at my cats?
It's like a protective thing, isn't it? They're protecting their areas, they're protecting their territory, basically. So they will lash out. I mean, I've had cats all my life, and I understand how you feel by losing one as well. I lost one of mine this time last year, so it's tough. It's really, really tough. And to bring new cats in and to extend them out to the family, it's a really tough choice, decision, and responsibility as well. They will get closer, but they're just trying to mark their territory and gain your attention. That's what they're trying to do at the moment. I feel like an animal doctor.
Yeah. but I do with this. I do feel, you know, with anything, it is time here, and I'm hearing time from spirit. I do feel, you know, your Cromwell is in spirit. I do feel they will, you know, he will come around here and sort this out as well. It's really crazy because that's how I do feel. But there must be an area in your house where Cromwell went, okay. I do feel if you look at the new cat, watch where they go, because I feel it will be in the same area here.
All right.
Because it's like the residual energy of the cat in spirit. But I do. But I'm very sensitive as well.
I was just going to say that.
They're very sensitive to energies. So even your old cats, what you've got at the minute, they will be staring into space or staring at a particular area, because the cat that you've lost who's in spirit will be around, and they will sense that. Again, with this will be over the next most probably 2 to 4 weeks, something like that, because of the transition, healing of coming back. That's that's what happens. But I do feel a quick return for the cat in spirit here for you. The cat we've lost, Minnie, absolutely beautiful cat. I keep seeing her
We see her all the time, like quick corner of the eye, shadow, things like that as well, which you will get.
We've even had footprints on the settee where, you know, when we first lost her, there was footprints there. So you will get a sign here, and you will know that it is the cat that you've lost who's in spirit. You know, but again, it's just about putting out that energy, asking for reassurance, and
So you don't think I should rehome this new cat then?
I honestly still keep at the moment. Keep at the moment. You will know for definite. You know, trust your gut every step of the way. But don't rush into things. Look, I've got the 5 of swords come out here as well, which indicates the need to slow down. Don't act too hastily here, because you'll regret it. You will regret it. So I'm just feeling slowed down. I feel like they'll stay.
But she'll come closer to me.
Yeah,
gradually.
I really do feel that. Do feel that it's going to be like a switch being turned on, basically, and I feel like it's going to change just like that.
I do see, looking at the cards here, there is definitely, you know, the healing there from this new cat, and there will be a connection. There'll perhaps even be a stronger connection, as Leonie said before, but it's just time. And we say time is a healer here, don't we? You know, and that's...
I think you've got to go through your breathing period. Don't make any hasty choices or decisions.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, thank you for your time to talk with me. Thank you for your time to talk with me.
Welcome.
I was going to say, what will help as well is if you print a photograph out and have it at the side and talk to the cat as well. That will help you. That's part of the healing. So I think, has she gone now, has she, Zsuzsanna?
I think so, yes. And then you see, while I was listening to you, so Jodie, thanks very much for joining us for this conversation. And what I was also feeling that there are two things happening here. One of them is managing or working with the energy of the previous cat, and then working, doing or experiencing the healing for ourselves while moving on to, and this little, the new ones, the new cats, they are helping on the journey forward. So they are bringing you healing, but at the same time, you need to have that awareness, Jodie, that it is a new beginning, And then in that sense, whether we are talking about humans or people, people or animals, that energy of that spiritual realm is around us. And they are helping us, whether in the human form or the animal form, for us to move forward. And while I was watching you working, because we got a few minutes here, it's quite fascinating because the converse, you see, it's a journey with tarot, and then that is part of our journey as well. And how you are using your cards when you are working with somebody with these kind of questions. Now, I know you have a course coming up, so can you just give us some information about your course, please? Your tarot course.
It starts next Tuesday. It's basically for a 2-hour period. It starts at 7 p.m. at night here in the UK. All the details are on the website, so just have a look. LeonieEdwards.com or spiritconnections.uk. All the details are on it, basically.